We have big things going on today. We have retired clicker number one, and we're going to clicker number two. Before this video started, I sat here with clicker number two and did on, off, on, off, on, off, and it worked flawlessly. Now it's the bottom of the ninth. Bases are loaded. It's a full count, and we brought in from the bullpen clicker number two to get a strike. Will it do it? Or will it throw or will it throw a ball? I just got froggy here a second. Are you allowed to sip coffee on a video you're making? Is that professional? I'm not sure, but we're doing it anyway. Because somebody reached out to me when I posted my video about questioning whether I'm having an impact because of the number of people watching and the number of followers I have. And I was getting frustrated, and my ego was flaring up. All I'm doing is sharing thoughts with you as they come into my head. And somebody who does social media for a corporation or a company reached out and said, Clark, your big appeal is your rawness. Your videos make us feel very connected to you. They're raw, and they pull us in, and we can connect with you because they're not so polished. She goes, you could polish them, but I wouldn't. I like the way your videos are. And this is from somebody who does social media. So you're getting raw Clark every morning. And yesterday I talked about cooking tips, and I went into a panic throughout my day over that. The second person to hit the like button on my video was none other than Kirk Avandiglio of Perona Farms fame. And I'm like, oy. And then the 20th person to hit the like button was none other than the immensely trained, popular French chef Ken Salmon of North Shore House fame. And I'm like, holy mackerel, the two best chefs in the area just watched my video on adding Worcestershire sauce to my eggs, and they're probably like slapping. But then I started thinking to myself, as I'm going into this full-blown panic attack over Worcestershire sauce in my eggs, that maybe those two dudes are so classically trained, they never thought to put Worcestershire sauce in their eggs. And this morning they're waking up and they're trying it, and they're saying, damn, that Clark was right. That's what I'm going with. That's what I think's going to happen. Ken, Kurt, I want you to try that. And when I made that video, just airing my frustration, look, I can't keep stuff in my head, I kept stuff in my head my whole life, and it destroyed me. So as stuff comes into my head, I share it with you. And that's all I did with that video. But from doing that, I've had person after person after person reach out to me and be like, Clark, your videos are changing my life. A 21-year-old dude yesterday who was abused reached out and said hearing my voice is the first time he ever felt heard. I relay his feelings and I express everything he feels inside, and it's allowed him to begin healing. And he thanked me. And then I had a dude from the Midwest reach out to me privately yesterday. I've never heard from this guy. He was a Facebook follower. And he just said, please don't stop what you're doing. You're having a huge impact on my life, and it's changed my life. And I just love your videos. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm just echoing my thoughts as they come in, my frustrations, my successes, my failures. And what I was really trying to do with that video is just show you, you're seeing me at the bottom floor trying to climb my way up. And I would just, you're watching me do it, and I'm trying to get you all to do it. You want to lose weight, you got to start at the bottom. Just pound by pound. 50 pounds isn't going to fly off of you immediately. You got to do the work and get pound by pound to come off. You got to change your eating habits. You got to exercise. You want to find a partner, you got to put yourself out there. You got to be vulnerable. And you're going to have to weed through a bunch of wackos probably if you do online dating. But could it be worth it? Absolutely. You could avoid the online wackos and remain single the rest of your life, or you could allow yourself to be vulnerable and put yourself out there. I'm all about being vulnerable now and putting myself out there, and you should too. If you want to start a new career, the career you're in is just left you feeling flat after so long, you got to jump in the water. You want to start a business? Jump in the water. I listened to this, he's like the biggest comedian in the world right now. He was on the Ed Milet show yesterday, and I was listening to him, and Ed asked him, what's your advice to somebody who's just thinking of changing their life, starting a business, whatever it may be? What advice would you give them? And he said the standing around and thinking about it and debating it is half the battle, and it's important, but at some point you got to jump in the water, and you just got to say screw it. So, I want all of you who've been standing around the edge of the pool to finally jump in and say screw it. And I'll leave this with you from yesterday. Squeeze your own damn lemons. And the clicker, why does it do that? Why?